In this segment, I'm going to take a look at the drop-down menu for Help. And when I open up the Help drop-down menu, I've got three options. We've got the Contents, we've got the Show Help On, and then we have About. So I'll go ahead and talk about About first. When I choose on About, it's going to open up a window, and it's basically going to tell me what version of the software that I'm using, and it tells me things like my serial number. So this is your ability to know. If somebody wants to know what version of the software you're using, then you can go to Help and About, and that will be your most accurate way of knowing exactly what version of the software you're currently using. Now also under the Help menu we have Contents and we have Show Help On. Now the Show Help On, when I choose that, it basically gives me the little question mark over my mouse, and now if I was to want to learn something, so for example I'm going to come to the Paste tool and click on it. And what happens, I'll just move this into my screen, my view, it brings up the online manual and defaults to the explanation of how to use the word paste. And so maybe that's not a very exciting option. Why don't we try it again? Help, Show Help On, and this time we'll choose one of these specialized tools on the editing menu over here. So I'm going to choose this one. And it shows me that this is the Split Objects tool, and it gives me a description of how to use it. So that's one of the things that's really great about the Show Help On. But at the same time, if you just use the Help menu and just bring up the Contents, it brings up the same. Basically, it's a digital user manual for the software, and it's browsable first of all by contents, so I can expand this and I can go through the legend of the different chapters and find the different information. And if I wanted to see this, I click on it and it shows me the information over here. You also have an index that you can go through and find specific terms and definitions that you'd like to look up. You can also search for a word. So if I wanted to learn more about, for example, the Venere cut, I'll type in the word Venere, list topics. It shows me all of the topics, all of the documents that have the word Venere in them, and I can double click on this and have that shown in the Contents window over here. And you can create your own favorites, and that basically are the things that you found that you've used the most often and maybe want to come back to. So yeah, and you have the ability to print these pages. So yeah, that's the Wings Modular Online Manual that comes with the software when you install it. And that's a little bit more about the Help menu and what the contents are under the Help menu.